What is going on, my mad people? It's your boy, the Madcrownxox on Anime, giving you a review of Country of Jewels, Episode 2. This was a very, and I mean very, heavy-driven world-building episode. Like, my goodness, we were just dumped on so much information about this world that I believe would be shot in more mystery, even though it is, but we were still given tons of information that I had to go over now. In the beginning episode, I believe this is how the opening's going to go from now on throughout the episodes. I don't know. But it seems like the Lunarians landed on the moons around Earth. They invaded Earth, which caused all the creatures to go to the sea because they're afraid of Lunarians. And then after years pass, the creatures left Earth. And then, however, the weaker creatures went down and they evolve in something else, and they rise, and those creatures are now today known as the Gems, which are the characters within the show. Now, staying on the world building set of this episode, of the world itself, it seems like the Lunarians really messed up Earth. And after researching some Japanese folklore on the Lunarians, they are some really, really bad people. These people see themselves as high up, stuck up, the ultimate life form of existence, and everything else as things and pets and toys for them to buy. Even after watching the movie Princess Kaguya and all the other stuff, these people just take and kidnap people and they think it's okay because it's not one of them, so therefore they don't see it as a crime. And their idea of a perfect world is with nothing on it. Only things they want it to be, and it's very simple, just beautiful things, and that's it. There's no true life or any expression of individuality at all. So yes, the Lunarians are very, very bad people. And seeing how they're always chasing down the gems, it seems like they just want them as a collection to make jewelry and other kinds of crafting artifacts as well. So I guess the Lunarians kidnapped most of the creatures on Earth, and the remaining of the creatures went to the ocean to survive for years. And then the remaining of them left. And whatever was left came from the sea and started to live on land. This explains why you don't see no humans or any dogs or birds or cats or anything like that, because they're all gone thanks to Lunarians. The Lunarians captured them and did whatever while the others ran away from Earth. I don't know how they did it, but it happened. So all that's left now on Earth, as so far as we know, is gems. So yeah, after hearing that, like, wow, that's pretty messed up. But now it's on to understanding the gems themselves. The gems are ranked through 1 to 10 by their value of their hardness. The hardness is everything to them, as they have to go through a checkup on sound to test their hardness, and that will declare their value in the gem system. And seeing how Phos is pretty much really low on the list, I can see why she acts the way she does, because she wants to be useful, but she has such a low rating. She's not capable of doing what most gems could do because she is so fragile. So I can see on her end why she acts the way she acts. She feels very unappreciated, and that can make people be more, they like to act out, pretty much. People feel like they're being ignored a lot. They always have to be the attention seeker. So yeah, she still acts like a child. We don't know exactly how old she is, but yeah. Now, I have to say, like I said from the last video of this, is the whole entire show, when I'm watching it, it feels like I'm on a trip, man. I'm freaking on a shroom trip or acid trip that's gone good. Like, usually, this anime proves that CGI can be done right with an anime in Japan. You just have to have the right people to do it. As you see, the Berserk anime, which was terrible. 2016, 2017 animes were terrible. But it would have been good if you give them the right people to do it. It's like Flash animation. How people were complaining Flash animation in America. It would have been better if you gave it to the right people who work on it. It takes practice to work on this stuff. You can't just give it to anybody to make it look good. But these people made it look good because watching that opening is so psychedelic, and all the beautiful colors you see and how they change in a very harmonic way. You know, it's just not random color changing, but they flow within each other. And I think that's very beautiful. So yeah, this is a very beautiful anime to watch. Now, going on, the main targets of this episode was Diamond and Bort. Diamond and Bort are the highest ranking of the hard system, and that is level 10. They're the hardest of the hard. As we all know, diamonds are very hard to crack. If you can find a real diamond, it's something that you can't crack. You need a very sharp tool. Even with that sharp tool, it still takes time to cut it. So diamonds are like one of the hardest rocks in the world to cut. So as we all thought, Dia will be the best character when it comes to fighting in hardness, but turns out she is not. She can still get harmed by her corners, as you can actually cut the corners from a diamond in order to shape it. However, Bort is actually the hardest diamond, which I haven't even heard of Bort until this episode. So I guess I will just review, definitely look up what Bort is and find out more about it. But Bort was freaking skillful, man. Like, she's very cut to the point and doesn't really take any BS from anybody. But dang, she really knows how to use a katana. So as this episode going by, it's thought that ironically came in my head, okay, since you can't smash or cut the hardest gem in the world, what if you can melt it? I am not lying. As I watched this episode, that thought passed through my mind. And ironically, guess what happens? The mysterious cloud came over their home station and dropped a giant shell. And that shell it was actually like a snail that came out of it, a very transparent snail. And it engulfed foes, and she started to freaking dissolve in it. And just like that, the thing I was thinking about just happened. Turns out some type of acid or heat can destroy a diamond. So if you can't cut it, and if you can't smash a diamond, maybe you can melt it. And that's what happened when Bort attacked it. She noticed her hair started to melt off. And as Jade got her leg started to melt off as well. So now there's a new enemy that's appeared that they have not known about. And they're using it to engulf them, because the way foes went out in this episode, she freaking started to melt. Like, dang, imagine falling into some type of acid and you're slowly melting, man. Slowly melting away like that. That's just, that's not even melting, it's more like dissolving. Like, all you need was left of foes was her freaking eyeballs. But there's no way foes is completely gone just yet, because, come on, she's the main character. She can't die just yet, people. It's just episode 2. She has 10 more episodes to go. So yeah, so much things happen in this episode that we got to understand. So because of that, it kept me very interested in seeing of this world. And of course, the animation was really good with CGI. If you think about CGI is that if you do it right, it's brilliant. I mean, like, look at Ruby for crying out loud. If you get rid of the stiffness and smooth out the character images a bit more, you have yourself a very well-made show. So that's good. I enjoyed this episode. It was very mysterious. We got a lot of things to understand, but now we have more questions on the rise. Like, what are these creatures that the Lunarians drop that can easily destroy the gems just by swallowing them? Or even the gems can't even come in contact with them because they'll just dissolve them. So that's some pretty scary stuff. So that's all I got for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and what are your theories on this world that has become the bee? You know, if you like this video, please drop a like, rate, and comment. I'll be much obliged. This is Madcrownxox, signing out.